Lanikai Mortgage Players Fall 2011 play. Tonight we bring you Skulduggery Sails the Atlantic. Or she made her native voyage, but she wouldn't come across. A tale of intrigue, lies, and deception. High drama on the high seas. You watch and see. Now, tonight, before we get started, we've got a couple of things to do. Has anybody here ever been on a cruise ship? Oh, all right. So you know, one of the first things you do when you first come aboard is a boat drill, right? Yes. So when the ship goes down, you know where to go. Well, we don't have a boat here, but we do have a melodrama, and we are going to do a melodrama drill. All right? There are three key characters in the melodrama. One of them is the hero. He is handsome. He is strong. And he needs our encouragement and support from time to time. Exactly. So when you see him doing anything remotely heroic on stage, give him a cheer. Another key character is the heroine. She is lovely. She is innocent. Her lot in life is not an easy one. She deserves our sympathy and compassion. Exactly. So when you see her on stage in some kind of trouble or any kind of dilemma, show her that you care, please. Now, oh, that's right. The villain. The villain. He's the third one. Scoundrel of the first order. He deserves nothing but our scorn. So when you see him skulking about the stage, you're going to boo! And also this one. Now we're almost there, folks. I would like to introduce our one-man orchestra / band, Paul Bellinger. All right, and one last thing, I would like to acknowledge Nelson and Lucille Shree. If it were not for Nelson's literary talents and Lucille's driving spirit and directorial skills, none of us would be here. We would all be home probably watching television. Thank you, Nelson and Lucille. And with that, let's get this play underway.
Thank heavens it's almost sailing time, 7th officer, True Blue. I hate standing here like the ship's bellboy and saying, welcome aboard to 700 socialites and tycoons, people who call a ship a boat, and ask stupid questions like, when do we cross the equator between New York and Southampton? How many do we have left aboard?
Oh, only about half a dozen, Captain Vision, including the ship owner and fleet commodore himself, J.P. Morgenfelder, the richest man in the world.
And the world's most eccentric rich man. He thinks he's being generous by handing out dimes.
That's what I said. And he always wears a mask to protect himself from germs and foul airs. Nobody in years has actually seen his face.
Or heard his voice. He always speaks through one of his underlings, like he's too good to talk to you. This trip, he's bringing along an art expert to keep an eye on his priceless painting.
What painting is that?
Oh, it's a study. Yes, a study. Of an Italian lady by Leonardo da Vinci.
The famous Mona Lisa.
Oh, no, that's just a cheap reproduction. This is another painting altogether. Done much later when Da Vinci was on really good terms with her. It's called Mona Lisa Unbuttoned.
You mean she's...
Yes, Mona Lisa is wearing nothing but her smile. Well, there's a suspicion that a notorious art thief is about to make his move on the painting, and so Morgenfeller is having it transported to his castle in England. He's had that safe moved into the Grand Salon to hold it while it's aboard the SS Gigantic. I'm designating you in charge of its protection, 7th Officer Trueblue.
Aye, aye, sir. Who would dare attempt a robbery in the Grand Salon of the world's largest and second fastest ocean liner in the world? Especially when it's under the surveillance of a trained private investigator.
Oh, you?
Yes, sir. I just completed my correspondence course. And received my badge. My man needs a second career to fall back on when he retires from the sea.
Oh, well, you're lucky. I've sailed the 7 seas, man and boy, for 35 years, but I swore never to swallow the anchor and settle down with a wife, a dog, and a house until I can take the transatlantic speed pennant away from those blasted limeys.
You'd have made a fast voyage if it hadn't been for those headwinds. Maybe this crossing will be the charm.
Well, just see that nothing happens to Mona Lisa Unbuttoned, or your retirement can come sooner than you think. New York is crawling with criminals. But did you read all those wanted posters all over town?
About those 3 convicted jewel thieves who just escaped from Wormwood Women's Prison. I've already warned the gangway bots to keep a sharp lookout for any female stowaways.
Well, that's good, because if any of those women manage to step 1 foot aboard the Gigantic, yes, your 7th Officer Trueblue becomes 8th Officer Trueblue. Savvy?
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's look lively and make way for the Commodore himself.
That's enough, Sailor Sam.
Just clearing the passageway for the Commodore, sir.
At ease, people. This is Commodore J.P. Morgenfeller, your employer. I am its executive art custodian and spokesman, William Smith.
Oh, welcome aboard, sir.
We are delighted to see you, sir.
Of course you are. Commodore Morgenfeller will not answer you as he is masked and muffled to protect himself from this germ-laden atmosphere.
Oh, this ship is clean as a whistle. You can take your mask off here, sir.
Ah, you can eat off that decks, Commodore. I holy stoned him myself.
Stow it, Sailor Sam.
Aye, aye, sir.
Commodore Morgenfeller declines. He'll be spending the entire voyage sequestered in his cabin. He will dine only on his own supply of germ-free health food. He is not to be disturbed for any reason.
Commodore and Mr. Smith, your signatures on this passenger manifest, please. Thank you, sirs.
I will just finish our business with these people. sir.
And I'll fist into your gear, Commodore, and we'll lay below to your private forecastle with the satin sheets. Follow me.
Now there goes a good ship owner, keeping to himself. So many of them want to hang around the bridge and pull their rank as Commodore. But say, Mr. Smith, can you tell me what he looks like without that mask?
Since J.P. Morganfeller entered the business world, nobody, myself included, has ever seen his face.
I'll just put the name away.
Not so,
I'm responsible for its safety.
not so fast, my good man. I am not finished. Mr. Morganfeller has assigned a trusted employee of long standing to guard this painting on the voyage. This person is to be signed on as a salon stewardess and stationed here in sight of the safe. She will be reporting for duty present.
She, a female, woman, crew person aboard my ship?
Yes, her name is Jazz.
Well, I'm speechless.
So is Jasmine. She is a deaf mute.
Blow me down! For hauling his gear, the Commodore gave me this dime.
Stand back, please. I must place this treasure in the safe.
One moment, sir. Before you put that away, could we have just one little peek?
All right. There you go. Mona Lisa unbuttoned.
Unbuttoned is putting it mildly.
Just look at her. She's smiling. All over.
By the great horn spoon, she's almost as good a likeness as Frisco Fanny.
Thunder is Frisco Fanny.
Why, she's the tattoo on my starboard stern sheets. Here, let me show you.
Oh, that's good enough, Sailor Sam.
Welcome aboard, lady.
Excuse me, but that's my job. Welcome aboard, miss.
Come over here, Dimity. You're not aboard 30 seconds in. Already men are fighting over you. I can't help it if they fall in love with me at first sight. Well, I'm depending on that fact. I spent the last penny of my meager inheritance from your improvident father, rest his soul, so we could take this voyage, and J.P. Morganfeller could meet you.
And fall hopelessly in love and make me his wife. Dimity died, adored by all men, but unable to love one in return.
Unable to love a landlubber, lass. Have you ever tried a sailor?
Passengers, go find them, Sailor Sam.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's an interesting dialect you speak.
Aye, missus, 'tis the lingo of the sea. Why, I wrung more salt water out of me socks than most squabbies has sailed on. And you can lay to that.
Dimity, you might find it in your heart to love if you weren't so tied up with those infernal doily sisters of yours.
Who are the Doily sisters?
Has Cupid's arrow struck at last? Be still my fluttering heart. I teach a group of female convicts how to crochet doilies. The first step in becoming a responsible homemaker. We call them the Doily Sisters. Our motto is crochet, a new beginning. You'd be surprised how wonderfully they take into the program.
Do they just make doilies?
Doilies, antimacassars, tablecloths, everything. They use so much yarn, we have to sell doilies to buy more materials.
I'd love to help your cause. How much?
Whatever you care to contribute.
What the heck? What the heck? Here's a nickel.
Why, thank you, sir.
I'll see your nickel and raise you a quarter.
Enough! A silver dollar!
Very generous. Here's a nice new beginnings doily for each of you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's quite enough, True Blue. You know that 7th officers are not allowed to fraternize with the passengers. We'll have someone show you to your stateroom, Mr. Smith. Where is that infernal salon steward? Jasmine, they promised me. Oh, here you are. It's about time you showed... Oh, that's right. It's about time you showed up for duty. Show Mr. Smith to his cabin. 7th officer will show you ladies to your accommodations.
Sign here, please.
You go ahead, daughter. I'd like to talk to the captain alone.
Of course, Mother. Take as long as you like.
You don't remember me, do you? I'm Ermentrude Darling.
Ermentrude! Darling! How could I forget? And now you're all grown up and have a daughter as beautiful as yourself. Oh, you must be married.
Widowed. I got married.
I saw you scuttling with that scoundrel on the front porch. I came early for our date on Valentine's Day 35 years ago and saw you. I heard you call him Darling.
That was his name, Herbie Darling. We weren't cuddling, we were huddling in the cold. I was tutoring him in algebra for 10 cents an hour, so I could raise money to buy him a Valentine's present.
You were? Well, I too had a Valentine for you. I carry it with me always. Oh. You mean I gave you up and ran off to sea on a silly misunderstanding?
It would appear so. Did you ever marry?
Oh, not I. Until I swore never to settle down to shore until I can fly the transatlantic blue ribbon from the masthead.
I too took a solemn vow to remain unattached until my daughter has made a good marriage of her own.
Oh, someone's coming! Oh, we can talk later at the ship's bon voyage party.
Here they be, Skipper.
Chicky Boyles is the chief of police. Yes, officer. They ran away.
Oh, you society ladies and your sense of humor. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Mizzen. In a few minutes, it's going to be sailing time. What delayed you?
We got us a live one, Goyles. We was laying low from them newspaper reporters. You know how it is with us social scoits.
We rich twists are forever on the lam from somebody. It's the price we pay for being so wanted.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Do you ladies have your tickets?
I'm Abigail Abernathy.
Oh, I'm Anna Lantana.
I'm Anise Granice.
Oh, that whistle means it's sailing time. Now it's going to me. I walks aboard the ship's bon voyage party tonight is Jasmine. Jasmine! Jasmine. Take care of these ladies.
Hey, what's all this sign language? You're a dummy, ain't ya? Her girls. She don't capiche. Goyles, we have got it made. 3 little cons from jail are we.